What's going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to the channel. We're Big Dog back with another One Take review. Today I got one for Doom Patrol Season 3, Episode 8, Subconscious Patrol, where we go in the mind of the Doom Patrol and stuff comes out of their mind. Like their subconscious, the worst moments, or just them in general. And this was another really good episode of Doom Patrol. Because we get to see exactly what the internal, it's not the internal, is it internal? The internal flagellation does, where it basically makes people deal with the worst, or made them the worst part of themselves, okay? So I was like, all right, let's see exactly what's going down. You know, what's going on with this. It got really, really intense. There was a scene where my eyes legit watered up because of like what was happening in it. First of all, you have Cliff. I was super happy to see some of these actors. Brendan Fraser, my boy who plays Larry. I can't think of his name. I love him in White Collar. But yeah, you got to see those actual actors in this episode. So I was like really enjoying it. And all these people dealing with something and we have flashbacks. You have a flashback of Cliff where he's going into like a party or when he's out there drinking, doing coke, messing with strippers. You have Larry who on his wedding day, which I think this is a really good thing for Larry because I always felt like Larry's storyline is kind of like the weakest. Like we have this scene from him where his mother comes in and talks to him about like, hey, I need you to go through with this. I don't want you to embarrass our family. You know what I'm saying? Like, get those evil thoughts out of the head. Because we never really got to... That was one of the issues with me about Larry. I'm just like, I hated that Larry got married, had kids, and then left his family. I don't like people cheating regardless, but I'm just like, why would you lead this woman all the way through this if you didn't want her from the beginning? And it addressed like this is what made Larry comfortable with lying, him going through with this marriage, because that's not who he was. He was gay before that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right, cool. I think this helped. One of the weakest one though, I would still say is Cyborg, but I think they cleaned it up a little bit this episode because we see him now. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, bro. Ain't no black kid up in no store getting toys, knocking them down, just throwing them on the ground. I don't care who you is, okay? Maybe because he was with his dad, it might have been a little bit cooler. But I know his mama taught him way better than that. You know, as a black child, you know what to do and what not to do when you go up in the store, okay? So I was just like, oh, that's cap. That's cap. Ain't no way Vic up in the store acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they ain't going for that, right? But nonetheless, he was looking for a black hero. I'm just like, that's never really seemed like Vic to me. You know what I'm saying? It's never really seemed like that's who he's having an identity problem he was ever having. But the reason being is because his dad gave him a soldier, a toy soldier that was black. You know, and that's who Vic always felt like he had to be. He had to be strong. He had to be this, you know what I'm saying? This I don't even want to say uptight or I don't know necessarily what the word I'm looking for, but like he had to be that version of himself. Like he lost his childhood, which I know happens to. I can't tell you how many people I know who literally lost their childhood because they had to grow up fast. I don't feel like Vic had to grow up fast, but in that scene, in that situation, he felt like he did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Vic could have been a kid, but it's like the world, like. It was kind of like, nah, that's not gonna work. You're gonna have to do it this way. You have to look at things differently. And so Vic went ahead and did that. And obviously Jane. Now Jane is the most complicated one because technically Jane is a part of Kay's subconscious. You know what I'm saying? That protects her. So we go with the puppets. The puppets already. You have a puppet Jane that is hilarious. It's Doom Patrol. You know what I'm saying? It felt funny to me, but it also felt real. Because they're mad at Jane, like, Kay's growing up. Kay feel like she's grown now. When Kay gets better, she does not need us anymore, Jane. That's what we've been trying to tell you the whole time. What you think happened when she had a chance to actually see the world, feel like she can handle it on her own? She doesn't need us anymore. Thus, that brings, like, Now, let me get into it right now. That brings forth one of the toughest situations, and the part why I actually, like, my eyes watered up, where Kay tells her, we've already had Larry's come to Christ moment with himself, where he just felt like, yo, he basically said that was the moment when he took that ring. That was the moment when he started lying to himself and became okay with it. Cliff's was tough because Cliff left his. I'm like, he left his daughter in the car, and then he said he came back. Gosh, that episode was so good. Cliff said he came back and didn't feel anything. No regret, no remorse, no nothing. Because Cliff said doing that, going to do coke, being with them strippers, racing, that high that he has, it was one of those things, bro, where it was so true. You just like, when you don't have nothing, you don't know what to do once you get everything. You don't. If somebody who, okay, for example, a guy who's never had a girlfriend a day in his life, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted him. Let's say he gets a girlfriend, but then every girl starts to want him. He doesn't know how to react to that. You know, in your mind, you know what's the right thing to do. Cliff knew what the right thing to do was, but he wasn't used to that. So you don't react the same way. You don't react like you a responsible person should. And he didn't care because he was wanted that high. He said those highs lasted him through wiping up shitty Pampers to the next one. I'm just like, damn, Cliff. Like, you was tragic for real. Like, you tragic for real. And then we have Vic, who just like, wait. Vic like, I didn't even, like, Vic is getting advice from the soldier, who I loved how they did his makeup and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Actually making him look like a toy figure. He was getting a moment. He was just like, dude, I didn't even want you. You know what I wanted? I just wanted to be a kid. And you can tell from how Vic acts, and that's why I said it actually cleans up a lot. You go back and see, I'm just like, wow, Vic is really, really messed up. Because he's in such a soldier mindset. I can't wait to see what the new Vic, who now has synthetic skin, is going to become. Cliff has a falling out with Clara because he still end up stealing a card and you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the one and Larry goes back and picks up the maggot. I don't know what that is. I don't know why Larry went back and picked it up. I still have no idea what's going on with that. I don't know why Larry would pick it up. That was still weird to me, okay? But when Kay told Jane she wished she would die and that she was okay and that she doesn't need them, I was hurt. I'm like, you kind of understand Kay, because it's like, I created y'all because I need to protect him, but I'm getting older now. I'm here to do stuff on my own now. I don't need you no more. Crushing. And then even when Jane tells her, like, I'm like, Jane, it's over. Like, she's like, and James tells her, we can get through this. We'll work through this. All of us. Okay, tell like everybody gone. And that's what it was. That's what it's always gonna be. Them leaving. Kay eventually has, like, they protected her. She dealt with the stuff from her father. She has to get into the world now. You can't baby her forever. So I'm kind of wondering what does the storyline with them go? Like, does Kay become a main character now? Like that's crazy to me. The episode was so great. And also we got to see the backstory between Rita and why Rita pushed herself back in. And it's kind of like a time paradox type thing where events happen already, even though like somebody traveled back in time and everything. And it's Madame Rouge. I could be calling her Madame Rogue the whole time. I know people have been like, oh, this guy's an idiot. But like it's Madame Rouge, and we see how she got the name and how she worked with the what's the name. Then they kicked out. Then she goes work with the Brotherhood of Evil and their whole plan to go get Nas technology, bring it back to the past. All of that is just like this episode has revealed a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The first episode obviously was one from like previous season. You know what I'm saying? Season finale of the previous season. Then you had the first two episodes. You know what I'm saying? Episode 2 and 3, I'm just like, okay, we're being really good. Then the story was going, I'm just like, where is it going? Where is it going? Then these past two episodes are showing you where it's going, showing you what's happening. And just, it's that Doom Patrol love that I have. I love tragic characters, and all of these characters are just that. They're broken individuals who are actually together, who use a whole bunch of cuss words and anything else to try to get past what's going on with them inside. And they constantly having to be faced with challenges on the outside while dealing with things that they have going on. That's one of the reasons I love this show, bro. Episode was great. Cannot wait to see what next episode goes because we have a confrontation between Rita and Madame Rouge. So this should be good. This should be good, man. I'm excited. I'm super excited for what DC's doing right now with these shows. You guys let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.